Good morning. Saturday morning. NWA. Niggas with attitude. That's what NWA stands for, by the way. Yeah. Niggas with attitude. What about you? Your attitude. You have one? You have a cheery disposition? About life, about the future. I mean, when you hear Joe Biden, Creepy Joe. When you see Creepy Joe on your television screen and then you watch, quid pro quo of Biden's laptop and printing, the sound of the whirring, the whir sound of the money printers printing the dollar, inflating the dollar. Giving money to predatory college loans. Basically, the colleges are making out because the colleges are going to get paid by the government. Anyways, yeah, you should have a cheery disposition, okay? That's my point. My point is, when you turn on the TV, all the news of the world, all the real and the fake news, there's plenty of that. Should make you optimistic about the future. And have a happy smile on your face. Anyways, what I wanted to yap about today: musical instruments, piano, guitar, drums. I've had a few guitars in my life. I've never once actually figured out how to play any tune, but I have just the basics of the instrument, the guitar or mandolin. I had a mandolin before. Let's just talk about the mandolin. It was kind of a warped, cracked, broken old mandolin. The neighbor gave to me. I gave it to somebody in the house, and I think they gave it to me. I don't know. I wound up with it. And I would sit sometimes in my little cubby hole, my little mouse existence of a life, and I would play the mandolin. I would just kind of fuck around with the mandolin. And so I drew parallels with the mandolin, to either my car the wood grain on that was matched the wood grain on the Jaguar that I would get later. And I matched the mandolin to basically a female. So a piano, you could do the same. You know, you could, hey, this girl, this piano. And so I think I had when I was in Buffalo, I bought an electric guitar. Still never learned how to play. Maybe I just didn't apply myself into playing these chords. The 440 hertz or whatever, they changed the music tone to make it disharmonious, right? There's the love, y'all know about that. Supposedly they changed the octave, right, or something, and made it where the music is disharmonious. This goes into the talk of the organs in church being actually healing sound instruments for healing, right? Those big giant pipes on the old organs from the old world, Tartaria or whatever. So this goes into the music subject. But just in general, so yeah, when I was in Buffalo, I had an electric guitar. I was living over that bar, and it was a classic electrical burnt wood electric design where it's fire. Electric guitar means it's basically fire, or guitar could mean sun or fire. Yeah, that burnt wood design is most definitely fire, right? It's fire. The piano would be like water, right? But I'm not trying to go. Not trying to go into that. Go there. But yeah, so I had the electric guitar there in Buffalo. Never learned how to play it. Now, if I got proficient, it's like talking, right? So when you learn to use your instrument as an extension of yourself to talk and speak, it's like being able to communicate. Well, you're turning out your instrument like what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Well, you say it. If you can play well, you can speak well, and if you don't know how to play very well, maybe the message doesn't get across. Yeah, so I really did, since the guitar is a warm instrument, it's very warm, it's very intimate, where you are touching the strings, you're manipulating it. It's just fun to play around with, even if you never learn any songs. Just holding it, strumming a string, even, especially if it's electric. You know, you hear the sound come out of the speaker. It's kind of neat. It is neat. Just like hearing your own voice through the headphones, like the live real-time recorder that I bought. Then I downloaded one. They only work with Apple, but when you hear your own voice immediately when you're speaking, it brings a different level of whatever consciousness. So that's kind of neat too, just hearing your voice in your ears as you're speaking. Then you can adjust. That will actually change what you say, how you say it, because you're hearing it. Even though you hear yourself real time anyways, that will change because you're hearing it through the filter of the headphones into your ear, like it's separate. Anyways. Yeah, guitars. Yeah, intimate instruments. More intimate than a piano, I guess, because you're holding it. And so, yeah, I'd say I could draw the line with the electric guitar and the mandolin. That's more up to my desire, though. My setting my direction. The guitar is a cool instrument, I guess. They have many different variations. Yeah, when you get one, I get one. I have a Yamaha now that was broken. Somebody tossed it in the trash, and I picked it up. It's cracked. It's not really visible, but it is cracked. And did I get the broken Yamaha scooter after that? Was that what came first, the chicken or the egg? So in terms of kind of being magical or whatever, I think because of its intimacy and all, I think a guitar can kind of rank up there, you know. Plus they sound pretty cool. It's pretty cool sounds. It's vibrations. Guitar is not a dingaroo. Is it called a dingaroo? It's that Australian. I've heard that played pretty well, actually. I've heard actually a white kid play that really well. I don't know if he's a European or Australian or what. Dingery-doo. Diggery-doo or didgeridoo. It's that instrument that the Aborigines had or have. Aboriginal